Alright guys, we are back with more triangle strategy, and today we're going to be doing more stuff before we take on the Aesfrostian army. Now one of the things I want to check out is I want to go to the encampment really quick, because I do believe we do now have the ability to rank up our weapons, I believe. At least one of us can. Nah, never mind, we need a different weapon, I'm sorry. We have one which we could get a passive from. As you can see right here, you see that the little thing here. That means I can get a stronger weapon boost from what it looks to be. So, but yeah. Now I want to check something. Level 10. Okay, so it just gives you money. I thought it would give you the material for evolution, but I guess not yet. So we got restore, more books, and we got a few more of these. So we will be grinding out for that, but not right now. So let's see our character stories. We have character 1 and character 2. So let's see who these characters are.
What is the realm coming to?
Hail, fair maid.
Well, if it is an Eridor, have a seat. You've ample choice.
Who are you and what have you done with the barkeep? The one I know ain't prone to melancholy.
She is when word of a fellow barkeep's misfortunes reaches her. It's all in this letter. People are taken to plunder and to survive this war, and my friend's tavern was destroyed beyond repair.
Here's hoping your fine establishment escapes unscathed.
I can't bear to think of what I'd do without this place.
My heart goes out to you. As if times weren't hard enough with customers.
I can't think straight for worrying so much. Well, you're a soldier, aren't you? Can't you just go out there and crush your enemies so we can be done with all this?
If only it were so easy. What I wouldn't give to wield a flagon every day instead of a blade.
Never took you for the type to make excuses, Eridor.
Eridor is doing everything he can. The realm suffers because of my failings.
Forgive me, Lord Wolffort. It was hardly my intention to blame you. What with things being as they are, I haven't been myself these days. But enough of this. All the moping in the world won't change a thing. It's time for action. My lord, as you can see, I'll have no choice but to shutter my tavern if the war doesn't end. And soon. So let me join you. I think you'll find that pouring ale isn't the only trick I have up my sleeve. Ah, but where are my manners? Hasabara's the name, my lord. At your service. A barkeep I may be, but good drink isn't the only way I know how to heal what ails people.
I can vouch for that, my lord. Hasabara is good to have around in a pinch.
Then I see no reason to refuse. You are most welcome among us.
Ha! Heartening to see you're the decisive type. I won't let you down.
And you've made a good decision as well. Couldn't have picked a better lord to serve, I tell you.
I gathered that the way you're always singing his praises.
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
She killed my brother. And my master. I must avenge them. Even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Aesfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. Let us consider another strategy. As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times. I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
Hey, what's a child like you doing in such a lonely place?
I have nowhere else to go.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa. What's yours?
Piccoletta.
Piccoletta. You throw that ball with such skill.
Because it's my job. When I throw this ball, everyone applauds. Well, they used to. But the circus is gone now, so I'm all on my own. What are you doing here, mister?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away. You're really gonna end the war? Then let me go with you. I can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people. Oops. There goes my tummy grumbling again.
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
I know. All right then, Piccoletta. Come with us. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
Sure thing. That's what I'm best at.
Alright, so we have two new allies that have joined us, Piccoletta and Hazabara. So let's see. She's a healer who can move. So be brave, which gives all. Here, let's see. Increases damage with you by spears. Yikes. Cleave. Good spacing. Checking for TP. Grants 1 TP when moving 5 or more spaces, which is good because she is a healer. And she can move because she's mounted. She's item launcher. She's a decoy. Intensive items, ball toss, and illusion vanished. Okay. She's got a really high evasion too. She might be good. Cause evasion seems like a really cool thing. It seems like it.
aware that Prince Roland fled to the Wolffort domain after the Crown City fell. Aesfrost demanded that His Highness be relinquished to their custody immediately. We have just received word that Wolffort refused. A most admirable display of loyalty to Glenbrook's royal family if ever I have seen one. And they are not the only ones who shall remain true. In the name of King Regna, House Fox too will take up arms against those Aesfrosty bastards! For we are one of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook. We will live up to that name and fight for our homeland with our lives! Aye! May your shields be strong and your swords strike true, my countrymen! For Glenbrook!
Ah, Lord Tellior, there you are.
Yes, what is it?
Tidings from Whiteholm, my lord. House Wolffort shelters Prince Roland within their domain and refuses to acquiesce to Aesfrost's demands.
What's this? Those fools would stand in defiance against the Duchy.
The Archduke's forces move against the Wolfforts as we speak. They intend to capture Prince Roland and bring down House Wolffort in one fell swoop.
House Wolffort is strong. Not strong enough for a full-on attack from the Duchy's forces. And yet, there is always the chance, however slim, that they will prevail. Best wait and see how the situation unfolds. Yes, there is no need to rush into anything. We must consider carefully what will afford us the best chance of survival. Continue to keep your eye on the other domains. I must know of any movement among the Wolfforts and the Fox, no matter how inconsequential.
Yes, my lord.
So they would rather die than bend the knee? Wolffort truly is a house of fools. At least Avlora will have the chance to prove herself on the battlefield.
That's why we took her in, no? She'll prove useful yet.
For her own sake, I would hope so. Once we bring down the highest of the 3 high houses, what do you suppose will become of the other 2?
I should think the answer obvious, dear sister. The cowardly Telliors will be at our beck and call. The Falks, too stubbornly loyal for their own good, will not. House Falks presides over bountiful lands. Now, do you suppose Brother will pass up the chance to claim such a tantalizing prize?
Indeed not, brother dear.
I would hear more of your plan, Benedict.
They say Castle Wolffort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire emergency.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the Lord of the House and his closest advisors. It is a secret, one that embodies this town's true worth.
I see. Then what, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
It is the canals we will use. We shall pour flaming oil into them from above and burn our enemy out.
What in the... Benedict, have you gone mad?
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the town?
I do. They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until the blaze subsides.
You would burn people's homes. No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
This is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us. If we wish, we must win, whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
See, I don't know if I want to burn down the entire town. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. That just doesn't sound like the most optimal thing you should do. Because where else will the people live? You want to go to Hyzen or something? That would be stupid, because they don't have to convert into following the goddess's teachings. And what if they don't want to do that? If they don't want to follow the goddess's teachings, then they should be okay, but we obviously can't go to Aesfrost because they're our enemies. Got a new enemy, Red Scarf. I mean, new enemy, hello. New item, Red Scarf. If I can talk, man. English is not my forte. Let's talk to the merchant. What does he have? He has evasion ring, which would be great on a certain somebody. Nice evasion. I give it a speed ring as well. And I'll put this on you, because I do want her to be fast for healing. Actually, what does the Red Scarf even do? Let's see, Red Scarf. Recover HP when you defeat an enemy. Oh. That's conveniently very good. And that really should only be safe for our DPSs, really. So I'll give this to you. And I'll give you this HP ring. Only reason I'm giving him because, you know, I want him to take a lot of hits, so. I don't know if we can beat this without. It makes it seem like we have to use the hawks, but I wonder, is it possible? That's my thing, like, is it, since I don't know, obviously, I wonder, is it possible to actually beat this fight without having to use the hawks? Because that way we would save the town. So that way the houses won't burn. Well, we're getting ready to find out.
How fare you, Benedict?
My preparations are complete.
As ready as I shall ever be.
We have given ourselves every advantage that we can, my lord.
Indeed we have. I only hope that it is enough.
My lord, the Aesfrosti forces are on the move.
So it begins.
Our foe advances. Take up your... Shall we, my lord?
Yes, it is time.
Alright, so that is where we're gonna cut it for now. They do recommend us to be at a level 11. And you know what I'm about to do? Do a tiny bit of grinding, of course, to make sure we're at least at level cap. I'm gonna try and see if we can at least beat this without having to destroy our city, dude. Like, that just doesn't seem very moral to me as a lord. But, yeah. But anyway, see you guys next time with more Triangle Strategy. Peace.